most of the time you see 걸 in Korean, it's going to just be 것, thing, plus the object marker Now, 것 is often shortened to 거, and this object marker here, when it goes after a vowel, it often just gets shortened to this, 거. Of the three major uses of 걸 that we're going to be learning about today, I have already covered two of them in previous live streams, but I haven't gone into much detail about them. These forms I covered previously in the lesson where I talked about how to change action verbs into adjectives. Today we're going to be talking about the three different uses of 걸. One of them being what I kind of briefly just talked about, 것을, thing with an object marker, which could mean literally anything. For example, 제가 좋아하는 것은 한국어, 김치. What the thing that I like is kimchi, or Korean, or whatever you want to say. All this is the thing that I like. Now we're going to be making it into the object. 제가 좋아하는 걸, well, what happened to the thing that I like? I forgot it. So some action verb is going to be doing something to this thing that I like. The normal basic usage is simply just thing with the object marker, and that can have any meaning depending on the sentence. Anyway, let's get started with today's lesson. If you see 걸, 99% of the time it's just 것을. So I'll give you an example of that. If you want to say that's mine, literally you would say that is my thing. 제 거예요. Or if you're speaking casually to a friend, 내 거야. So now we have 내 거, mine. Well, now let's do something to my. So now we have 내 것을, my thing, object marker. 먹지 마. 내 걸 먹지 마. Don't eat mine. 내 걸 먹지 마. 내 걸 먹지 마. 내 걸. We've also pronounced as 걸. 내 걸. 먹지 마. Moving on. First usage of 걸 we're going to be talking about is how to say something that I or you or something like that did. Here's an example. 내가 본 것은 what I saw was a funny movie. What I saw was anything like that. This is why you should know how to conjugate action verbs into adjectives. But I'll tell you the basic form. What it is you take a verb and you get the past tense adjective conjugation, adding un after a past tense verb that ends in a consonant, or just adding a nian if it ends in a vowel, and then attaching 것. This 것 can sometimes change into 걸 if it's being used as an object. What it is that I saw was 내가 I 본 from 보다 to see past tense 것 thing. Actually, you could change this 것 to anything you want. 내가 본 영화, the movie that I saw. 내가 본 사람, the person. So something that I saw. And you can change this with any verb to say something that someone, something that you or I or he or she did. So I'm going to give you one example with 걸 now. 빌리가 제가 만든, so something that I made. So here we have past tense, 만든. First of all, 제가, I, 만든, made, thing. So a thing that I made, and now we have this 걸 here, so something's happening to it because it has the object marker on it. What did Billy do to it? Well, he stole it. 훔쳐갔어요. Billy stole it. Billy stole something that I made. 빌리가 제가 만든 걸 훔쳐갔어요. Oh, I got a donation. Still have that 착한 남자 hat? Yeah, I still have it, of course. The next form that we can use with this is very similar. Something that someone does, as in present tense. This one uses the present tense form into an adjective, which is the one where you take an action verb stem and you attach 는, and then you attach 것. So that means a thing that a person does. So something one does. 물은, as for water, well, it's something you drink. So water is something that you drink. 물은 마시는 거예요. Another example might be 피자는 먹는 거예요. Pizza is something that you eat. But now let's look at an example with 걸. Oh, I got another donation. For every donation today, I'll wear an extra hat. So the next hat we got is this one. Okay, 내가 하는 것, a thing that I do. I'll change this in a second. It's going to be 걸. 따라하지 마세요. So 따라하지 마세요. So don't follow 내가 하는 것, the thing that I do. So don't follow what I'm doing. 내가 하는 걸 따라하지 마세요. $5 donation from Alexis. I gotta put another hat on. Okay, I got another one right here. Okay, I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. So now we're gonna work with the future tense. Something to do. It's also the way that Korean people say something to do. As in, is there anything to do there? Do you have something to do today? I don't have anything to do. I need something to do. I need something to eat. Do you have something to watch? Then this something would be 것, but you could change it to a different thing like a person. You can make it some person to meet, some meeting to attend. Anything like that can come from this form, which is the future tense adjective stem, which ends in after a consonant or lir after a vowel, plus 것. 내일 할 것이 없어요. 내일 할 게 없어요. So tomorrow, to do, future tense, or I will do, thing. So there is not a thing I will do tomorrow. There is nothing I will do tomorrow. There's nothing to do tomorrow. something to do. There is nothing to do tomorrow. Now let's do an example with 걸. 같이, together, 볼, from 보다, to see, you will see, movie. So a movie you will see together, but a movie to watch. A movie to watch together. So we're going to be doing something with the movie to watch together. 선택했어요, past tense. Did you choose a movie to watch together? Oh yes. I definitely have another hat here. So 같이 together, 볼 영화. Literally a movie we will see. 를 선택하다, to choose a movie we will see. Oh, I got another donation. He's got a black fedora. Let's move on then. This is where you take a future tense, which will be after the consonant, or lir after a vowel, and then you directly attach with no spaces, 걸 or 걸요. This form is only for informal use. This is used to make an assumption, not to state a fact. You're never going to say this about something that both you and the speaker already know is true. It's used for contradicting someone else. It's not a strong contradiction. So you're not saying, no, you're wrong. It's more like saying, oh, actually, probably, or contrary to what you might think. So something that you think, but that you think the people listening to you might not think. Okay. So if you were to say something like 나도 한국어를 잘할걸, like if you're like, hey, actually, I probably speak Korean good too. It makes zero sense because one, you're not contradicting what they said. Did they say you can't speak Korean? And then the other thing is you're not making an assumption about anything. There's no way to assume that you speak Korean well. Like you already know it. It's already a fact in your head. So there is no assumption. It doesn't even make sense in English. I probably speak Korean well too, right? It just sounds weird. So this sentence is not okay. That doesn't mean to say you can never use it with yourself, but it means you have to make it something that's a assumption. Something you could say about yourself would be like, I can do that. I can do at least like that. At least that much I could do. 저도 그 정도는 할 수 있을 거예요. No, like, hey, it's not a fact. I assume I could probably do that much too. 나도 그 정도는 할 수 있을 거예요. Here it's okay to use it because you are making an assumption about something the other person might not know. It's not a fact. It might be contradictory to what they're thinking. So they might think like, oh, I don't think he'd be able to do it. Oh, no, 저도 그 정도는 할 수 있을 거예요. I think I could do that. I could probably do that. So be careful when you use it about yourself. So here's one more real example. 철수가 할걸요. 철수 will do it. 철수 will probably do it. The other thing I need to mention is the intonation. This form will always have a rising intonation on the last syllable, as if it's a question. This is not written with a question mark, but the intonation on this form, 철수가 할걸요, 할걸요, 철수가 할걸요, and that intonation will be stronger on the very last letter, whether that is 걸, if you're just saying 할걸, 철수가 할걸, or whether you're saying 철수가 할걸요, the last syllable, whether that's 걸, if it doesn't end in 요, or 요. So let's do another one. 해도 될걸요? I think it'll be okay. It should be fine. 해도 될걸요? It probably is okay, I think. You know, maybe you think it's not. It's okay. 해도 될걸요? Oh, I got another donation. Now we're definitely in Team Fortress 2 territory here. Another donation. So here's another example. I assume not very spicy. 별로 안 매울걸? Hey, 별로 안 매울걸? No. Like, contrary to what you might think, it's not spicy. It's probably not spicy. Hey, 별로 안 매울걸? 그 집은 원래 식당이었을걸요? That place was originally a restaurant. 그 교회는, so that church was originally a Pizza Hut. 그 교회는 원래 피자헛이었을걸요? That church was probably originally a Pizza Hut. 빌리가 한국어 선생님일걸요? Contrary to what you might think, Billy's probably a Korean teacher. 빌리가 한국어 선생님일걸요? I think he's a Korean teacher. I assume. He probably is a Korean teacher. 이미 늦었을걸요? You're probably late already. Despite what you think, contrary to what you think, you're probably going to be late. Like, you think you might get there in time. No, it's 5 minutes before it starts. It takes you 10 minutes to drive there. 이미 늦었을걸요. Let's do another example sentence. 철수도 내일 한국에 갈걸요? I think Charsu is going to Korea tomorrow too. I'm assuming Charsu is going to Korea tomorrow too. 철수도 갈걸요? 갈걸요? And notice the intonation at the end. 갈걸요? It always goes up. She's probably really pretty. 엄청 예쁠걸? Contrary to what you might think, she's probably super pretty. 엄청 예쁠걸? I think she's probably really pretty. You're making an assumption. You're assuming. I assume she's super pretty. Let's go to the next form. 걸 그랬다 comes after the verb stem. Exact same conjugation. Just now you end the sentence with 그랬다 afterward. This is a completely different meaning than 걸요 that we just did. 그랬다 at the end can be conjugated. You can leave it as 그랬다, or you can conjugate it. You can say 그랬어, 그랬어요, anything like that. This usage is only informal adding this 그랬다 at the end is completely optional. You could also just say 할 걸. Also notice the intonation. 할 걸. It doesn't go up. 할 걸. However, you would never then add 할 걸요 at the end. So this would either be just 할 걸 or 할 걸 그랬다, some sort of conjugation. This means I should have. Specifically, I should have done something. Yesterday, that computer should have bought. 어제 그 컴퓨터를 살 걸 그랬어. I should have bought that computer yesterday. 어제 그 컴퓨터를 살 걸 그랬어. I should have bought that computer yesterday. I should have brought an umbrella. 우산을 가져올 걸. I should have brought an umbrella. 우산을 가져올 걸. To use this in a negative form, it's not used with the 지 않다. It's actually used with the negative command form, which is 지 말다. So 말하지 말다 means to not say. So 말하지 말걸. I should not have said that. 말하지 말걸. I should not have gone. 가지 말걸. 그냥 오지 말걸. I shouldn't have come here. 나도 갈 걸 그랬나? Should I have gone too? Now you're asking a question. 나도 갈 걸 그랬나? Should I have gone? 나도 갈 걸 그랬나? 내가 한국에서 in Korea 살았을 때 when I lived in Korea 한국어 Korean 더 열심히 study harder 더 열심히 공부할 걸 그랬어. 내가 한국에서 살았을 때 한국어를 더 열심히 공부할 걸 그랬어. I should have studied Korean harder when I was living in Korea. Action verb stem plus 지 그랬다. This one's for saying you, not I. You should have done something. For this one, the 그랬다 is not optional. This is required. But everything else works the same. 그거 말하지 말지 그랬어. Now we have you should not have said that. 말하지 말지 그랬어. You should not have said that. I got another donation. Okay. It's raining. And you say, 하하하, 우산을 가져오지 그랬어요. You should have brought an umbrella. If it was me, it would be 가져올 걸. 가져올 걸 그랬어요. I 더 열심히 공부하지 그랬어. You should have studied harder. Uh-oh, I got another donation. Okay, it's like a Burger King crown, I think. I can't even get all these in the frame. There's one more thing I wanted to mention before we finish today's lesson. I said that 걸 그랬다 is only used for I and 지 그랬다 is only used for you. There are cases when you might hear 걸 그랬다 used with you should have done something. 너도 하지 그랬어. You should have done it too. 너도 하지 그랬어. You could also say 너도 할 걸 그랬어. However, if you're using 걸 그랬다 to mean you, 그랬다 is no longer optional. It must be used. If you were to say 너도 할 걸, it's wrong. 할 걸 그랬어 could be acceptable. So you might hear this from time to time where someone will say 걸 그랬다 when they're talking about you, in which case they would say your name first, like 빌리가. They'll make it clear who they're talking about. It's not common. The other thing I want to say is that 지 그랬다 can never be used for yourself. It cannot be used backward to mean I. I really might be out of hats. So maybe I could do wig. Oh my gosh, I can't even reach the top of this hat anymore. So thanks, and I will see you guys next week. 그럼 다음에 또 봐. My head hurts.